Much of South Florida is underwater this morning after heavy rain drenched both coasts of the state. Flash flooding created dangerous travel conditions on roadways while also submerging neighborhoods.
Pray for Florida. During a global online prophecy for 2024, our global prophet ABEL T BOMA gave a prophetic word for Florida concerning the flood coming. Florida experienced flooding a few days ago. A global news was on national TV. Dangerous, heavy rainfall has swamped the streets of Florida in some of the worst weather to hammer the state in years. The storm turned several roads in South Florida into rivers and lakes, forcing locals to abandon their cars and wade through the water. Here is the prophecy. Watch and share.
In the place of Florida, there's going to be a lot of wipeouts because I see the sea rising, and it's going to wipe a lot of states. In 2024, the sea rising will wipe a lot of states, a lot of houses. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So it's going to wipe a lot of houses. It's going to wipe a lot of states in the country, United States of America. So any water that wipes a state or a specific community, mostly Florida, Miami, and all that stuff, all countries, all state that is close to the water. So there's going to be having a lot of sea rising, the earthquake and all that. And
a state of emergency in Florida after life-threatening flash floods wreaked havoc on parts of the state.
It was a nightmare. Everything was so wide.
Torrential rain creating a flood of trouble for much of the area. At least 20 inches of rain falling in the last 48 hours. Extreme flooding inundating buildings, forcing residents to evacuate their homes.
We're safe now, thank God, so that's the most important thing.
In Broward County, authorities shutting down part of I-95 because of the flooding. At nearby airports,
chaos, misery. No way. I'm not standing in that line.
More than 1,000 flights canceled or delayed.
I was through security and then I got the notification that it was canceled. So, hey, nothing you can do about the weather.
Submerged roads making transportation a nightmare.
You can't do anything right now. I can't even get back out to work tomorrow.
Crews in Miami running more than 24 pumps to try to curb some of the flooding.
I'm glad they're doing something to help, but nature's a force, and no matter what, we're just not equipped, to deal with it. Sometimes you just have to let it be.
Hollandale Beach hit hard. More than 17 inches falling, 12 in just a few hours. With cars submerged, one resident opting to kayak instead. Here in Aventura, the water has receded a little bit, but in this spot, it's still almost up to my knees. Travel was just a nightmare yesterday. Even the Florida Panthers were delayed about 3 hours trying to get to the Stanley Cup final in Edmonton. And unfortunately, there's more rain expected today. Victor Oquendo, ABC News, Aventura, Florida.